So can I move on? So we have the rectangular type like this. We have the circular type that is round. Instead of rectangular, that is round. Those ones, eh? That place where you go and get the thing for me the other time, you go there. Who did I send there? I went to go and buy the thing. So body circular there is available, but it's not that far. Although me, I prefer this. Because that circular type, if you shake it like this and pull out like this, it's normal. Can I move on now? So let me now move to the cement. How do we mix the cement? You notice that I told you guys that the cement ratio that they use, you can use it for the singular post. But when it gets to the angle, it's another one. Most people, when they want to, hey, stop making noise. So when most people want to do a plastering, they use ratio 1:14. That is 1 pound of cement to 14 pounds of sand. In electrical installation, I've forgotten the gauge, but for the angles, we normally use uh, 2:1:1, meaning that 2 fine sand, 1 gravel, and 1 cement. 2:1:1. So if I'm using small hand thrower, if I carry 2 sharp sand, I will carry 1 gravel or 3/4 stone, as any case may be. You put it, then you now put 1 of cement so that it can be adhesive to withstand the pressure that is coming to the angle.
Is the smallest size.
Yes, smallest size gravel. But if you can't get gravel, like the side where we work, use 3/4 stone. So that no matter how we put the pressure there, it's not pull out. And in some cases, if you are using an hollow block, you can pour it inside the hollow block. But sometimes I prefer that I will cast it. You do mini casting. And when you cast, what do I normally tell you guys? You must wet that place very well. But if you don't wet that place, instead of it to gum, it can pull out. Although there's a leverage, if you wet it very well, by the time they are cement, by the time they are now, let me say, plastering that area, the plastering will also make it more firm. Hope you guys get what I'm saying now.
Yes.
So for the angles, we use 2:1:1. For the other part, you can use 5:1:1. You can easily use 8:1:1, meaning 8 sand to 1 gravel to 1 cement. Because where all these single ones are, they are not holding any pressure. They are just maintaining the lines. But at the same time, there are some places where you have a step in, step down, where the lower one, you need to put spring there. So as they are maintaining the line, they must also be a little firm. Especially, you remember that job that we did over the week. There are some steppings there where we are using 1. Even in some places, we are using 2. The major reason I'm referring back to the last job we did is at least everybody have gone to the site.
Yes.
Except Joshua. I say Joshua go back to the difference. Remember, maintenance. Can I move on?
Yes.
So that's for who asked question. For the angle post now, I was expecting you guys to ask me one question. Why do we normally put casting inside this angle? The higher the height of the angle pole, the more the flexibility of the pole. By the time I put pressure on this one, it's easier for this one to bend than this other one. And we want it to still maintain the same pressure. That's why we normally cast this. Put cast it. Some people will not cast it. They say cement is expensive. They will use rope like this to tie it. And there are some jobs after casting, maybe you travel down to the place to work. So instead of you don't want to wait for 24 hours for it. After casting, you leave it like 6 hours. You use this to tile it up so that it can maintain the firmness. And we draw our wires. Later, they heat the colors. We can now cut off these ones since it's now firm. And normally after casting, we normally advise that you wait for 24 hours, provided that rain doesn't fall. That's it. The moment rain falls, it will initially weaken the mortar that you miss. Although when it dry, it makes it more stronger than the one that rain doesn't follow. But the moment the mortar is weak, it can pull out. And there's one funny thing about this electric fence. If it pull out, that angle that pull out, you will need to go and redo the whole line again. Although maybe one or two of you will go and complete that job today. Please, I'll call you when someone is happy. There are other sites. I might not be following you. Can I move on? We now have this ribbon. This ribbon normally have two hooks. Abi? Can you see? This ribbon has two hooks. The down one and the up one. You should ensure that the wire follow the hook. It's the hook that hold it to be firm so that if breeze is flowing, the wire will not remove from this ribbon. Because if the life and the earth touch each other, it will make noise. Hope you guys get what I'm saying. Next now, I'm still on poles installations now. You know, there are some places where you have steppings. That one will be up, the other one will be down. Am I right or wrong? There are three ways which you do it. You put the first line like this, you go up like this. The second cable, as the cable is coming, instead of going up here, you can make it to pass down. That's one. Let me release more wire here. Let me ah, why do maybe na small challenge? You don't want your phone to play. You finish service, then please allow.
Now for you, your payment will start now 77,000, 70,000. Eh? Eh.
So can you see like this? So the upper one will be up, the lower one will be down. That's first method, especially when you have what we call roof and gutters. One is up and down. The other method, both of them will be up like this. Both of them will be up like this. So this one will be like this. But there is a disadvantage to this. If the pressure is much, this can cut off. The stopper here can cut off over time. So the third way we now do it now, we will cut this thing. You know, I told you that we have 7 strands inside. You separate it into 4 and 3. You will now use it to tile it up. There is a disadvantage to tiling it up. It will be reducing the pressure coming from both ends. So those are the 3 ways which we fix the wires on the pole. Oh, do you guys have any questions? I know you will not have much questions if you have been to site. I'm waiting for questions.
In that angle, down side.
Yes.
That angle side is different by maybe this one is like this, and one is like this. Can we tie this to this and exclude this base?
Yes. Even there are some places where if the 2 wires, maybe this one has entered the ground, maybe because of the depth that we need to maintain, you can tie one out here and the other one will be here. Just ensure that those 2 wires are not touching each other. But the moment they touch each other, there is a principle to it that when the life and the ground touch each other, the alarm will go. Any question again? So in the absence of no question, can I move to the next one? The next thing we have is what we call the hook. And this is how to connect the hook. And we know where do we normally use hook? This is how to connect the hook. We put it in the first one like this. This first one.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. And where do we normally use the hook? We use it at the angles or where we have a lower end stop here like this. Use hook. The next after the hook on those steppers, we have what we call our spring. Different companies now producing all these devices. LPG, the company. Although the funniest thing is most of those are producing these things, they are in South Africa. Now South Africa they chop our money out. This spring, this one is produced by LPC. That's LPC. Nemtech also produces. Efante also produces this. Even there was a time Efante they are selling ribbon. It's just that produce aluminum that normally manufacture this. It's just made less, you see. And I was expecting guys to ask me one question that what's the depth that this thing should enter? Okay, I've answered it on side. There's normally a mark here. This is the minimum depth to maintain the force.
Okay.
There's always a mark there. And if you don't see mark, any mark there, you measure this same distance to this. That will show you where this should be. The distance between two ribbons. Now the distance between two ribbons to show you where this will be. So there's always a mark here. There's none. If this one doesn't have mark, you already have holes. They will always make the mark. This is the mark now.
But what if it exceeds this mark?
It will still work. It's just that it's not maintain the same height throughout. It can exceed, but it should not go lower. If it go lower and you put it like this thing can pull out. It can go deeper. So where is it? So when you want to connect this, you normally connect it here. Give me your plier. So if you are doing electric fence, all you need your saw blade, because you might need to cut all this spool. You need your sledgehammer. You need your puncher. Should I need to show people online all those things? Kowa, most sledgehammer, kawa, or puncher. So you expand the mouth a little as I did here. You now make it to enter inside this hole. You now do what? Start it back like this. Go enter like that. So after doing, okay, I'm waiting for him. Let me pass it around so that everybody can see it. Pass it to the next person. Sledgehammer. So you need this to make or puncher or chisel to make you need your sledgehammer punch inside. So what Alaja òṣùpọ̀ ti dá máa kejì yẹn padà fún ẹ. Hammer tí Donald ṣe rà. Who carry the hammer?
I dey with am.
You better return the hammer.
Wetin you want?
Give Alaja. So that's what we use to make. Then the next thing you need, tools that you need plumb. You normally use plumb to set it so that it can be what? Straight. This is it now. That water level must be in the middle. And if you don't have a plumb, you can download the app that we call Clinometer. You can download Clinometer and put your phone. Clinometer. If you don't have a plumb, you can also download the app called Clinometer. So next thing after doing this, I'm on spring before I expand some things on the class. On this spring, We have this type that have both plastic and spring. There is another type that is just only spring. This, for me, and based on practical knowledge, I prefer this type to spring alone, because that spring alone, over time, it lose its tensile stress. And there's another advantage of this. Give me one hook, one extra hook. If you are the only one doing the job and you are using this type of spring, I thought to pick one out now. We still get there. Maybe later I'll talk about hoe. I can draw this one up like this instead of looking for someone to hold it for me. Questions.
Is this the source of power?
Yes, this sort of like that.
How does
We are still coming there. We are Yoruba wa no me Ebolapo. We are bringing the dead from our pocket. So can I move to the next? Everybody is okay.
All these practices, are there laws?
For now, there is little legislation in an environment like Nigeria. But if you are in a place like South Africa, you can't even install CCTV in your house without putting it at your gate that this house is covered by CCTV. Your own personal household, so that anybody that's coming will know that there's CCTV there. But in Nigeria, for now, we don't have any legislation against it. How do you get what I'm saying now? So maybe tomorrow now you become senator or you become member of the house, maybe House of Assembly or the Senate. You can start your own law.
I was watching a video and I saw something about solar panels in Nigeria. You can know, like basically all over the world, you can now have more than 15% output of solar.
When we get to solar, we'll talk about it. It depends on the environment where you are. If you are in tropical region like Nigeria now, if you are in a place like Maiduguri, they have more than that because the intensity of the sun. It's not how hot the sun is. There's different. It also can be very hot, and it might not have much intensity. And some places, that's why in Nigeria we still use all these Canadian use panel. But some places in Canada, their weather will just be like this throughout, and they still want to absorb the little energy from it. You can't compare it with us in the tropical region. I can't compare it with people that are in the savannah. You can't compare it with people in the deserts. When we get to solar installation, we talk about. We have questions, other questions. And in the absence of no question, let me forward it to us again. We continue later, maybe on Wednesday. But I must not bombard you guys with too much. So that you not be like Oga, don't take too much as today. Let us go and stop the jam. It's ready. Don't heard about it. I did that because I met you. Have a nice time. Thank you very much. Let me end the.
Item 7.
Item